Hey, Kendall!
Ha!
Do you believe in dinosaurs living here today?
I'd like to think so. I'd
I-
like to think that Sam Neill has dinosaurs in his backyard and he runs around in boxer shorts like wrangling them.
Oh, dude. Like in the beginning of Tremors 2?
Something like that.
When Earl's trying to loop the ostrich?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, but with dinosaurs and Sam Neill.
Almost naked.
Mm-hmm. And a cowboy hat. So, we have a Plesiosaurus here. A real Plesiosaurus sighting, .. Not a hoax!
Wow. Since it's not a hoax, I guess her job is done.
Yeah, it's real.
Pack
so
up,
we're done.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, bye.
It's been Unexplained. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Come on. I don't think that the people in the documentary were jumping to the conclusion that it's a prehistoric dinosaur. I think whoever posted it was just kind of going for the attention.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, you go to the lake with your friends, somebody farts, nobody, like, screams plesiosaur, you know?
Yeah, I think there's definitely something really in the water, and it's pretty big.
Yeah, it seems like somebody just, like, sealed up a Volkswagen with some duct tape and drove it onto the lake.
I just think it's a megalodon.
Really?
No. But how sweet would that be?
Pretty sweet. I've seen the fossilized jaw structure of a megalodon. It's big.
It's pretty big. It's like the size of a large thing.
I could stand in the jaws, so it could just swallow an average person whole, not even have to chew.
If it were a megalodon, everybody on this video would be dead.
Yeah. It would just eat the boat.
It would eat the whole boat.
Yeah. The sheriff would have to tell everybody not to go on the water.
Don't go in the water. And then they would because it's like summertime.
Yeah.
And then they would eat them.
Mm-hmm. And then they'd find like a decapitated head, like on the river bend.
Pippet! Pippet! Pippet got fucked up. You know, you can try to tell yourself as much as you want that the dog like ran down the beach because he was scared and he knew danger was there. But I'm sorry, Pippet got ate.
He got ate by the shark, man.
Yeah.
For those who don't know their movies, we're talking about Jaws.
Apparently he wasn't enough because then he ate the little Kintner boy.
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom. Okay. So what do you think this could be?
Chief Brody? Yes. How could you? You knew. You knew.
The look that Richard Dreyfuss gives when she hits him. He's like, oh. Zesty.
I just like how like, what is it? I don't know. Where is it? Oh, it went under. What if it was just a scuba diver trolling them because they knew that there was a bunch of idiots on a boat looking for a dinosaur?
Pretty good. I could deal with that.
Yeah, it's pretty plausible.
That is a big wake, though.
No, it seriously is. And you would see, like, the smaller wakes from the fins if you were that close to the surface. I mean, I guess if you're, like, messing with your respirator and you were releasing the bubbles right, I guess you could kind of replicate that.
That makes me wonder if there was another boat down somewhere else in the lake and they were towing something, and they just weren't aware that they were dragging something under this other boat.
Yeah, that's possible. It could be like a shallow fish line.
Yeah.
You know,
I wouldn't doubt that.
I'll have to look at videos of that now to cross-reference what I just said, so I don't get shot down by fans.
That doesn't matter anymore.
Wow, Max.
It don't matter.
And the Robin Boy Wonder reaction. I can't really.
Yeah,
I can't. It seems so forced. Holy cow, guys! What is it? Batman! Holy cow! Holy buckets! Batman is huge. It's like, come on, guys. Like if I saw something like that swimming next to my boat, I'd be like dropping F-bombs and who knows what else.
Yeah.
Get the gun, Quint.
Kevin would be like hanging off of the side trying to touch it. He'd have his legs like looped around the railing, trying to hook it with both arms. Let me at it.
I want that money. The mayor's gonna pay.
Here, hold my Birkenstock.
He's got like a blue sailor's cap on.
It doesn't fall off even though it's hanging upside down.
He's in like a wife beater and khaki shorts and a blue sailor's cap. And suddenly he has like 5 o'clock shadow and a spear. No, it's just a boat oar that he's going to hit it with.
Oh, Jesus. You're going to kill it. You're gonna drag it home for the reward. Anyway, what? Well, I guess we just went over what it could be. Now, how do you feel about like lake monsters and water monsters and such? Because we've never really covered it.
Yeah, because I'm so against the idea. I don't think it's possible, man.
Yeah.
Because for the scenario to be perfect for a creature such as that to survive in an ecosystem such as that, I mean, there's just no way.
I mean, I saw that movie with Ted Danson.
Yeah.
Where it's called Loch Ness, and he's like trying to save the Loch Ness monsters and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then they showed them, because this is what it based all my scientific facts on. And it showed the lake monsters like under the water, and there was like a whole ecosystem of them. Like, what the fuck are they eating?
Yeah.
Yeah, people.
Well, I mean, I guess you look at like some of the biggest whales there are. They feed off like some of the tiniest creatures in the sea.
Yeah, but you know.
But that's the ocean, and there's
know.
like billions and billions and billions of shrimp. Whereas lake monsters, that's just an isolated ecosystem with only X amount of fish, and you got to think there's recreational fishing and natural predators taking out fish.
Yeah.
How does that thing survive? How does it?
Yeah.
A
lot of people there too. Somebody you think would have really seen it or gotten killed.
Yeah, definitely.
And then when they were dragging the lake for the body, found it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Don't bodies float?
Well, after a while they sink.
Yeah, but you'd think like after one of these things died, it would float.
Oh
for
yeah,
a little bit.
you get some kind of sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just, and why do people assume they're like, giant, lizards? They're probably more fish than lizard.
Yeah, matter of fact, there have been identified sea and lake monsters that are fish, like sturgeon and shit.
Oh yeah, there's like giant I mean, there's giant like swordfish. I would consider that a sea monster.
That's pretty scary. I mean, one jumps up on the boat and he starts thrashing around and he hacks your leg off.
Yeah.
And then like a barracuda jumps out of the surf and takes the rest of your body.
Oh, that escalated quickly. It went from losing your leg and having a great story to tell the kids to you're dead.
You're dead, yeah. Nobody's going to know because you're dead. They're going to find your boat years later.
I like how you go fishing alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very safe. You go giant.
I mean, if I'm going to die, I want to die.
Giant swordfish fishing alone.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I just assume everybody else on the boat like jumped off because they were so scared.
Into the water with these creatures.
And then the boat exploded.
Oh, God. Why does the boat blow up?
I don't know. Because there's a fish on there that's killing people.
Like, when he gets his leg cut off, he falls back on the ignition switch and the engine overheats, and like the barrels of oil they had reserved up for their long fishing trip spill onto the engine. Sparks go everywhere. Flames engulf the cabin.
There's a guy like hacking at tentacles with a machete.
Every sea monster ever conceived is attacking this one boat. Just all at once, just everything.
Yeah.
The Bermuda Triangle opens up a gate to hell right below the boat. Davy Jones himself like pulls up and just starts firing on the boat. Speaking of which, man, friggin', you guys seen that new Assassin's Creed game with Blackbeard and stuff?
Pirates.
I want that.
It comes out when? Like October, right?
October.
Yeah.
I want that.
Anyway. It looks pretty good. But yeah,
Some good art.
lake monsters and shit, I'm not a huge believer. It's even worse than Bigfoot for me.
Well, because at least like Bigfoot, there's such a vast ecosystem that they live in. There's so much that they can eat from. I'm pretty sure if Bigfoot is real, that he is an omnivore, eats both meat and berries and fauna and flora and all that garbage.
And it's like, yeah, you can argue that like water takes up 75% of the Earth's surface. Well, yeah, that's the fucking ocean. We're talking about lake monsters.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt that there's still some scary shit in the ocean that you ain't touched.
I'm sure there's. I mean, James Cameron hasn't explored all the ocean yet, so I'm sure
Not
there's
yet.
some stuff down there.
We're waiting to hear back from him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to tell us all about it. So. The jam cam.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, that's what I call him. You never heard me call him that before?
No.
Really? I call him a jam cam all the time.
This is the first time I've ever heard. Man, see, now if I ever meet James Cameron, I'm going to call him that, and then I'm just going to, have to kill myself. There's no escape from that.
So, brodettes.
So my opinion on this Plesiosaurus sighting, not a hoax. I think it's a hoax.
I think it's a case of mistook identity.
It's either a hoax or mistaken identity, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it could be an otter. It kind of, at the end, the way the water kind of flutters, it could just be an otter.
Yeah, or a sea cow.
No, because the shore's right there. That's too close.
Sea cows, well, I don't even know if this is like saltwater.
That's true.
Yeah.
My vote is like an otter or beaver or something.
That's a big beaver.
It.
I've seen them here. Like, we have them here, and they're not like that, dude. Like, I don't really want to be that one to burst your bubble, but that ain't no beaver.
I've never seen
If that is a
one
beaver, that's a 30-footer.
That's at least a 90-pounder. Yeah, I've never seen one in the wild, so I'm a city boy. You know, what do I know?
Yeah, they're not that big, trust me. If they were that big, I wouldn't be going out there looking at them.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, that's the cold hard truth, son.
Yeah, I think we'd be kind of boned if they were that big.
Maybe it's Scotty down there, skimming the algae.
Oh God.
Yeah. It's been a while since the Scotty slam, so there you go.
Maybe it's just like a cloaked Klingon warbird
Oh, that's
hovering
what I like to
above the
think.
water. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
With that, that's what I'm gonna. It's a cloaked Klingon warbird. It's not a hoax.
Yeah, see, they got to beam up fish. Not whales this time, just like clusters of lake fish
To eat.
to send to Scotty as payment
It says peace offering.
so he doesn't extinguish the sun with his mass.
Pretty good art.
How about that new Star Trek?
Hey, I'm stoked for it.
Oh, man. Looks pretty good.
Gonna be sweet.
Haters
All
gonna
right.
hate.
Haters gonna hate, but we ain't gonna hate because we love us.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, Lake Monsters, I'm not sold on that yet. Keep sending us videos on it, and, you know, we'll take a gander. But I'm pretty sure that this is a hoax. I mean, that looks pretty easy to replicate. And why is it like some parts of the video have the tracking number on it and then others don't?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why is it these guys have pretty nice cameras because you actually see them, but it doesn't.
Yeah, if you notice, there's a shit ton of people on this boat, and a lot of them have cameras, and they must have been filming a documentary or something.
Yeah, but why? If it's well, I mean, I guess it is because it has the interview parts. But why do they leave the tracking number on there? They would have just edited that out.
I don't know.
It's whatever. I'm done looking at this guy's face.
Yeah, I'm tired of it too.
I'm a paid actor. I've got a grizzly face. I've seen some things. Not really. They paid me to say that.
So, guys, this has been Unexplained.
YouTube.